Thank you, sir, for allowing me to participate in this budget general discussion, sir.
Please confine to the time limit.
Yes, sir, I think for all those MLAs coming from the remote areas should be given more time than the urban because we have more issues to be taken up.
It's already picked by the speaker. I cannot go against it.
So I leave up to your wisdom, sir. Sir, I would like to express my gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister for presenting the beautiful and the visionary and the practical budget. And I do believe that in this financial year, 22-23, the people of the state will be really benefited out of this. And sir, here in last 4 years, I have talked much about road connectivity and mobile connectivity. But this year, I want to talk about it because much has been said and we have received much. But just, sir, one incident I just want to narrate here in the Zaga's house, which is very funny. So in the 4 or 5 weeks back, I had a call to one of my brother. My mother tongue is Atong, but we talk mostly in Garo, but my mother tongue is Atong. So I did call to one of my brother who is Atong. So we normally talk in Atong dialect. So when he's the first time talking over phone with me. So I have tried to call him on Atong dialect, but he was trying to speak in Garo. So I just asked him, you speak in Atong, why are you talking in Garo? So he said to me, is it over phone, can we speak Atong also? He asked me, sir, I want to thank this government to every nook and corner. In last 4 years, the mobile network connectivity, road connectivity has tremendously improved, even in my constituency and overall in the state and in the district. Therefore, for all this achievement, we'd like to thank our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in charge road, in charge PWD department, and our Chief Minister and entire cabinet and the government. So, having said so all this, I would like to extend my gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister for beginning with a new beginning. So, the payment for ecosystem service model, I think, sir, this initiative of this government, first of its kind in the Northeast India state, will be the unique, and this will, if implemented beautifully, sir, this is going to be the landmark for our many years to come, and this will really impact on our forest conservation and our livelihood sector. Sir, I will slightly ponder on the issues that I want to raise on this house. I will talk about on education, sir, number one. So, on a few months back, 1 year back, I had chances to visit Dauki. I was along the road and I met many of the mothers or women from those areas were working on betel nut plantation. They were washing, collecting, packaging of the betel nut, and I had a time to talk with them. I had spent about an hour with them, but neither I could speak to them, nor they could speak to me. We just had a word with them, just with the action, but neither I understand, nor they understand me, because I cannot speak Khasi, nor they can speak Garo, nor Hindi. So I feel so bad, so archman, because being the MLA of the state, I could not talk to them. So, what I'm saying this, since Meghalaya is a state for Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia, but this, for last 50 years, this language barrier keep us separated from one another. Therefore, sir, as the bondage of our brotherhood of this major tribe, and also to invest our language, because investment on the language will give the production, will give the benefit to many. As we demand for inclusion of our language on the 8th schedule. Therefore, sir, I would make the proposal to the education department, because this will also address the unemployment issue of our state. Therefore, sir, why not we introduce the Khasi and the Garo language as a third or second language in all the schools. Let all our Khasi students read Garo and study Garo, and let all the Garo students from the Garudas or whichever, they also read the Khasi language, at least to some level of classes, up to class 6 and 7. In the process, sir, many young educated unemployed will be absorbed in the process. And sir, number 2, sir, I would like to thank the government for prioritizing the education sector in last 4 years. And therefore, sir, I would like to request government through you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, if there are many schools which is being running on without ad hoc grant for so many years. Therefore, sir, I would like to request the Education Department through Deputy Speaker, sir, to give ad hoc grant to some of the schools of the district who are running without ad hoc grant for 20, 30 years till today. Sir, I would like to talk about Captain Williamson Memorial College issues. Sir, many students of the colleges met me. In the past, they used to receive fund for excursion, but in last few years, they have not received. Therefore, sir, I would like to request the Education Department through you to kindly sanction fund for excursion of the students for Captain Williamson Memorial College and Bakmara and the Government Higher Secondary School, Bakmara. Sir, I would like to thank the government for approving, for sanctioning and establishment of bank at Rongara, the rural bank. Therefore, I would like to request government to kindly process at the earliest. Sir, Deputy Speaker, I'm happy to see that new route for transportation through helicopter service has been proposed during this financial year. So therefore, I would like to request to include in this route as Bakmara, which have lots of tourist spots, to include one of the route for helicopter service. So coming to health sector, so we are very unfortunate. When we reach 50 years of our statute, we could not even depute enough doctors and the nurses to all the district hospitals, including Bakmara. Sir, we are not fortunate. Even today, even after 50 years of our statute, our state could not post even a single gynecologist doctor in the district, which was very important. Therefore, sir, I would like to request the department to work hard at any means and to find a way, sir. And number 2, sir, I would like to demand for creation of new PHE at Karukol, which is in between Bakmara and the Siju, having lots of population coverage.
You have 1 minute more.
Sir, please give.
Have 1 minute more. Yeah.
Yes, sir. In the Home Department, sir. Sir, my constituency is one of the very difficult and the vast area of forest. And many of the militant activities in the last many years has been happening, be it kidnapping, with murdering, killing, and all kinds of abuse on a man in uniform also, sir. Therefore, sir, the former GNLA commander was also killed under my constituency. And the former chairman of the NDFD, Mr. Rajkoa, also arrested in my constituency. And twice, the militants abuse on our men in uniform also happened in my area, and many militants also encounter. Therefore, sir, in near future, to avoid all these kinds, I would like to propose to set up a new police outpost at Harukol, South Karehas, and at Panda under Rongara blocks. And also, sir, I would like to propose and request the Home Department through through you, sir, to sanction a new building for Siju Police Station,
Thank you.
new police station, sir. Sir, I hope, sir, this government, the development package that has been given by this government is so wonderful, and the momentum of this development will keep in going. So with this few submissions, sir, I would like to resume my seat. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.